Hey everyone, thank you so much for coming back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about all of the different sunblocks that I have been using this summer and my 2 cents and what I think about them all, whether I like them or didn't. And I think I'm going to start with the Beach Defense by Neutrogena. And I have the sunscreen stick here, and I also have the sunscreen lotion. This is actually the second bottle of this. I bought a bottle of this at the beginning of summer, and I absolutely love this stuff. It is like putting a moisturizer on my body, which usually when I put a sunblock on my body, it's very like dry on the skin, if that makes sense. This smells really good, by the way. Like, I usually don't like the smell of sunblock. Like, my husband, for example, when he wears sunblock, it can smell like sunblock and just kind of stinky and like that sunscreen chemical smell. But this, he puts this on and it doesn't smell bad and stinky, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I love this. I put this all over my legs and my body. I love that it's SPF 70 and it's water resistant. This is so great for Florida beach, by the way. That's where we wore this to, was to the beach. I love that it's SPF 70 and it's so creamy on the skin. Again, it's like putting a moisturizer on my body. So I really like this. I definitely don't want to be having leathery skin. I'm in my mid-30s now, but you know, when I'm 60, I don't want to look like I'm 80. So I am all about this. And I love putting this one like all over my neck. It doesn't leave a super whiteness on my skin, if that makes sense. Love this. I repurchased it. It's probably one of my absolute favorite sunblocks I've ever used. Now let's talk about the Beach Defense sunscreen stick. Smells really good, by the way. It's like a deodorant stick. It looks like a deodorant stick. That's kind of funny. So this guy, I will like put this down in my fine lines that are right there. I will like rub it all over my forehead. I will get like under the eye area. You know how it can get like really freckled, or people like can get really dark like sunspots and things. So I will like totally go in right there, cheeks, under there. You know, I'm just all about it. This stuff does not break me out. You feel that sun protection all over your face. You don't get that super white cast all over your face when you're using this. It is thick though. It's almost like putting a film all over your face. But when I want some sun protection, this puppy right here, it's SPF 50. I mean, and these Beach Defense, that's what they titled it. That is really what it is about. It is more because you are gonna be exposed to the sun rays. It's not just like running out to your car. Like, I don't wear this on a regular basis. I much prefer to use like an actual face sunscreen on a daily basis. But like when I need sun protection, like I do not want to come back, you know, with a bunch of sun damage, I will use this little puppy. Again, like I use this one more for the pool, but for my day-to-day stuff, I use a different sun protection that doesn't have like a really thick, you know, waxy type feeling all over my skin. But again, this doesn't break me out or anything, and I'm happy to use this on my face, like in a pinch or if I'm at the pool or whatever. One of my main reasons for repurchasing this, because I definitely intend to repurchase this, I am almost out. My kids love this stuff, absolutely love it. My son, who normally hates sunblock, when I put like a cream, like if I was to try to put this on his face, I think he would freak out. But this format of it being in a stick, my kids actually enjoy it. They will sit there nice and still while I put it all over the face. My son like asks for it and he's like, more mommy, more. So I'm like, yes. And I will like totally put it all over him without any crying or anything. No fuss. He loves this stuff. So I'm all about this, especially with my son living in Florida and just my daughter too. I really like to protect their face. So I love this product. Both of these, I'm gonna be on repeat buying these. Love them. And I find that I really love Neutrogena for sunblock. So this is also Neutrogena. This is the Wet Skin Kids Beach and Pool Sunscreen SPF 70. And this is the spray, and it says you can spray it on wet or dry skin. I love this stuff. Now my son does not care for this type of sunblock. I don't put this on his face. I use this stick on my kids' faces. But my son prefers this creamy formula for his arms and legs, but my daughter enjoys it when I spray her with this. And I actually use this one on myself too. I will keep this in the diaper bag and I'll spray up my arms. Like if I'm out in the sun all day or I'm at Disney World hanging out, I just whip this bad boy out and just spray my arms because, you know, I guess I don't want my arms looking all like super freckly, you know, from sunspots and whatnot. This is so convenient. This and this, super convenient. And then the fact that this one is like really creamy makes it a pleasure to put on the skin and not so much of a chore. And the fact that it smells nice. Yeah, I love this stuff. I love it. Super convenient. It works really well. No problems with these. My kids' skin is totally protected as long as I'm reapplying and using it as the instructions say. I have no problems, and these are amazing. Love them. And I actually have the stick for this. I don't have it with me. My parents are watching my kids, and the stick is actually in the diaper bag with my parents. But the stick works really well and they love it, just like how they love this one. The stick works well for protecting their skin too. I feel like the sticks are very, it leaves like a little film, like in a good way, like a nice coating all over their face of sunblock, like almost like a little waxy texture of moisturizer all over. So when it is hot outside and they start to sweat, you definitely do notice like their face kind of beads up. I feel like it's a good protection for their face, really good. Another product by Neutrogena, again, that I tried was the Sheer Zinc Dry Touch Sunscreen SPF 30 with zinc oxide, water resistant, hypoallergenic. I will not be repurchasing this. I liked it, it worked. What I love about this is that it uses zinc oxide, which is an amazing sunblock. It goes from UVA to UVB, like super broad spectrum, great for protecting the skin. It does leave that whiteness all over the face. The whiteness does dissipate, but it is really thick and it is hard to blend. I would prefer to use a sunblock that blends easily all over my face. But I did use this, it worked amazing. My skin was protected from UV damage. I actually would use it on my neck area. And what I actually ended up doing with this is putting like a light moisturizer, I would spritz like a hydrating toner all over my face. And then I would come with this bad boy and just, that actually helped me to blend it easier all over my face. Otherwise, if I just put it directly on my skin, it was hard to blend, especially like on my neck, which is drier. You know, I really would have to work it in for a long time. Versus if I put this all over my neck, it's super creamy and it spreads easily and it was fast and it absorbed and I didn't see a whole lot of like whiteness. Versus the zinc does leave that kind of whiteness, but and again, it's a little bit drier, but again, I would just spritz like a hydrating toner underneath and then this would blend pretty easily. But you know, it's an extra step. So it does say here, like it says something about the National Eczema Association. So I guess, you know, maybe it works really well for people who have eczema. It does work really well. Like it protected my skin. It's just, I don't know that I would necessarily repurchase it. And then we'll talk about this Coppertone Sport here. My husband uses this. It's ultra sweat proof, SPF 50, waterproof. I have used it on my body as well. It stinks. I don't like the smell of it. I don't care for it. It feels kind of dry on the skin. It blends really well. It blends well, but when it dries, it feels dry. I don't know. Like when this one, when I put it all over my skin. It blended really well, just like this one blended really well, but this one didn't dry on my skin. Like I said, it felt like I was putting a moisturizer all over my body. I will not be repurchasing this. My husband liked this. This one smells good. It worked for him. This one did not smell good. You know, this one worked well for my husband. Like, it did the job. So that's great. It just, to me, it didn't smell very good. It says plus antioxidant defense for extreme conditions. That's nice, but it didn't smell good. So I won't be repurchasing the Coppertone. So I am a huge fan of Neutrogena sunblocks, and they were great for me. So, oh, and then there's this Coppertone Water Babies one, and you know, I never really used this one on my kids. I don't like how it is shaped. It's SPF 55, water resistant. I don't know, it's just the shape of this one it's round. I prefer that this is a stick form, which I feel like does a better job of curving to the face and covering more area, versus this one being so little. It's like a circle. Like, I would have to go like this all over a cheek, you know, and all over a forehead. You know, it might be good for like getting in little creases, but the larger surface areas of my child's face, as well as like under the neck, I would have to be going like this. I much prefer there's a stick version of this that's smaller than this. It's about half the size, but still it's a stick, and I can turn it to the side, and again, it just covers a large area really quickly, versus this little guy, I would have to be going zigzag. I don't know, it's just too long. Like, this is just nice smooth strokes. Boom, done. And one other product that I used this summer that I don't have the bottle for, I actually ran out of it, is the Aveeno Hydrating Face Sunblock. I'll put a picture of the sunblock on the screen and the name of it in letters below. And I'll also mention it in the description box below. That one, I need to rebuy that. That one was so great on my skin. And I do have a sensitive skin that can be prone to breakouts, but I used that one, like I was using this Beach Defense all over my body, but that SPF 31 all over my face, it made my skin look so beautiful without any makeup on at all. It hydrated my face, and it was just great for going barefaced out to the beach. So I think I will purchase that one again. It worked really well on my daughter as well. It was super hydrating. It just makes your skin glow when you're wearing it, and it's really nice that you have that SPF 30. So I hope you liked this video. I hope it was helpful to you. Please like this video if you liked it. Share this video with somebody who you think might benefit from it. And I hope you'll subscribe to my channel, because I do talk about beauty products and review like skincare and makeup and different things. So I hope you like this video, and have a great day, everyone. All right, bye-bye.